Telling your parents you're a furry, a question so many ask but never seem to actually be given answers that they want. Well, today I'm going to tell you what you really should know. What's up, First from the Web? My name is Scar, and welcome to another video. A video I've had a script for several months and have actually been wanting to make for quite a while now. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So the answer quite a few people give is there is no furry closet. It's just a hobby, or don't do it. It's simple. Okay, none of these are real helpful. Let's be honest. Telling someone you're a furry can be difficult. This is mostly because of the weirdness, rep, and misconceptions that are part of furry fandom. I don't know why so many people don't seem to acknowledge this, but it isn't easy. Here's an example.
When I started playing Sonic games back in the day, I didn't feel the need to call my parents into my room and say, "Mom, Dad, I like Sonic games. Please don't exile me to planet Mars."
This man relates telling someone you're a furry to liking Sonic games, but this isn't a realistic comparison. Let's fix this for you. You ever heard of how much shipping and how much some areas of not safe for work art the Sonic fandom has? Say your parents have heard all about that, but you like Sonic and just want a Sonic game. If you say the word Sonic, all the bad things come to mind. And now it's not so easy. This is how it is with furrydom. Even if the game has nothing related to not safe for work content, the big thing that really rings some truth, although no one clearly states it, is they don't really need to know about your involvement unless you have a reason. It will save you potentially a lot of trouble. Reasons include maybe like you want to get a suit or go to a convention like I did. Maybe just so you don't have to hide it. I'm sure you get the idea. When it comes down to when you shouldn't tell them, well, obviously if they have a bad impression of it, but the simplest thing is if you don't need to tell them or don't have a reason, then don't. When people say it's just a hobby, well, it is. If you don't have a reason to tell them, then don't. Okay, but now, if you have decided you want to tell them, I'm going to give my advice on good ways to do so. A good way to understand your parents' definition of a furry is to ask them what it is, like you have no idea what it is. If question where you heard about furries, just say online or from a friend or something. You don't need to lie, but you also don't need to say you are a furry. Based on their response or how they react, you can usually get some idea of what their definition is. Another idea to sort of build up to it is hinting. Maybe show them art you like, goes without saying, this goes without saying, but safe for work preferably, or like music, or your OC or persona, or you don't need to straight up tell them you're furry, but maybe show them aspects that you enjoy. And while you're doing this, make sure to take note of how they respond, because that will help you later on. So once you have found out an idea of their definition of what a furry is, depending on their view, you can approach it a few different ways. Possibility 1. They have the correct idea, and well, just tell them. I mean, why not? Okay, possibility 2, they don't know what it is. Okay, this is important because you need to know how to describe it to them. Determines how they will perceive it. Number 1, as Uncle Kage once said,
never try to describe us by explaining what we are not. Simple. And so many people do it. I've seen people, you're gonna laugh, but I've seen people. Somebody comes up, what's this all about? It's not a fetish!
Don't describe what we are by describing what we are not. When they say what is a furry, never say, well, we are not blank. Good ways to describe what we are is to mention the fandom's creativity, imagination, the friendly and welcomingness of it. All say it's just that people are fans of anthropomorphic animals, or a much better way to say it is just cartoon animals. Maybe mention examples like Sonic, Looney Tunes, The Lion King, Zootopia. Talk about the charity work and the personal expression. All of this being said, don't shove everything down their throat. Don't overdo it, unless they ask for more info. Okay, lastly, possibility C, or possibility 3, or whatever you want. The dangerous one, they have the wrong idea. First off, same rules as possibility B, but also maybe briefly explain the misinformation from the past. One thing to know is that it's okay not to tell them you're a furry if questioned, if you don't intend on telling them anymore and haven't tried to explain furrydom a lot already. If they are willing to listen, show them videos like this one, maybe by Majora Strawberry, or maybe videos from Culturally Effed. Links to those down in the description. description. I can't talk today. Also, lastly, if you want more advice, look up letters on AskPapaBear.com, or maybe write one of your own. But it can be a while for you to get a response. Anyway, thanks everyone. Hope this helps, and bye-bye.